Welcome to the show. We in the mix with B2 and Markeith, straight out of Virginia. And this is the platform for the people.
Another one of them scary times, again, as a youngster, Big Bro was, that's who I looked up to, was Big Bro. Like, whatever he did as far as football, basketball, dressing, whatever it was, man. So he was and still is somebody I look up to and hold close to my heart. But, it was just one of them situations, he went off to Delaware State, come back home on Thanksgiving break, and, go out with the fellas. One of the, something that we all do, go out with the fellas, and got that phone call early in the morning. And at the time, they would call, play jokes from mom dudes, like, whatever the case may be. But it was a serious call where, Lex been shot. So, no mother wants that phone call. Right. And but it was just one of them things, like, leading up to the hospital. My dad having flashbacks of getting that call of his older brother, rushing to the hospital.
How old were you then?
It happened within a year of my uncle getting killed. So I was like 10, 11 years old. So again, getting that phone call and rushing to the hospital, but obviously, trying to want to get to the hospital and find out, Big Bro, is he doing good? But you get this is the instance where it's like, what, like, damn, like my Big Bro could be gone, where you get we get into a room, you had a chaplain come to the room saying that, he didn't make it. It's like, wow, like, just crushed, you know what I'm saying? And you seeing your mom crying, your pops crying, and it's like, yo, like, I just seen my brother, you know what I'm saying? And having one of them situations, and then have somebody come in and say, sorry, we have the wrong guy. Your son is going into surgery right now. It's like, yo, how can you make that mistake? You know what I'm saying? But just for those 3 minutes, man, it was like my world is gone. You know what I'm saying? My Big Bro is gone. You know what I'm saying? But he made a full recovery, man, and. But just that, just those, that from the phone call to the chaplain coming into the room, man, it was just it was crazy.
Yeah. And, these are all turning points, man. And, you didn't let the dream killers stop you. Your family going through these things so early in your life made you stronger, and, it gets to a point where you need to believe that you can make it. What was that point with you where you really believe that you can make it to the league?
I would say when I really believed, it was my junior year. It was my junior year at Howard. I was playing well. I had a good sophomore year. My junior year, I was doing well. I had my guy Ron Bartell. He had transferred from Central Michigan. He was a senior at the time, and the scouts was coming in to look at him. He was, considered a high draft pick, and the scouts were coming in and looking at his film, and after every scout would leave, my coach Bolton would call me in the office and said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Every time the scouts leave this room, they ask who was number 2. So he was like, you're on the right path, just keep doing what you're doing. And that kind of clicked in my mind, was like, I can make it. And then that year, my guy Ron Bartell, he got drafted in the 2nd round to the St. Louis Rams. So that's when it kind of like, it got real for me. Like, this is the guy that
your man on the team.
My man on the team, yeah. So that's when it kind of really clicked. Like, man, this is a real chance, a real opportunity for you to go to the next level.
I tell everybody, like, when I was a senior, Iverson was a 10th grader, and, nobody had made it out of this area really, other than Alonzo Mourning, JRE, big guys in basketball who had made it to the pros. So, and I remember going to Georgetown basketball camp, and they telling me up there, no guards come out of the Tidewater area. And then a few years later, Chuck goes to Georgetown, and then he goes to the league. And when he went to the league, and then he not only went to the league, but went number 1.
Right.
That's when the belief for me changed that, it was possible. It was that possible. Welcome to the show. We in the mix with B2 and Markeith, straight out of Virginia. And this is the platform for the people.